A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Jonathan Lucroy behind the plate, one of the best framers in all of baseball. We'll get an opportunity to watch him work in this one and see how many pitches he gets for his guys when he's behind that dish.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Greinke looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, we know this is a pitcher's ballpark, so the guys in the lineup today, they're going to have to concentrate on hitting line drives, hit the ball on the ground, shoot for some gaps, and play small ball on the base pass just to score enough runs to win.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third from the Detroit
Miguel
Tigers,
Cabrera Takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Good first inning that time for Zach Greinke. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, EK?
He threw a real gem in his last game. Complete game shutout. He'll look to repeat that kind of performance here.
With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate, something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being
leading
fluid
off
back
for the National League.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Swing, strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Now at the plate, Jason Heyward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled up the line. And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, they've got one of the best defensive shortstops, actually the best all-around shortstops in the game in Troy Tulowitzki. Very athletic, makes that play in the hole as well as anybody. Kind of reminds me of that guy, Derek Jeter. Can't wait to see him in this one.
Hi.
Paul Goldschmidt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Yoenis Cespedes will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Nelson Cruz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Josh Donaldson settles into the box for his first chance. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Well, he really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. It remains 0-0. Freddie Freeman will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Joe Pennick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. One and two, here it comes. High in the air. Verlander is there for it. And that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll move to the third with no score. Clayton Kershaw is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Kershaw's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, from the Chicago White Sox, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton steps in now. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time to get Eaton. It's a bunt single.
The second baseman, number 27,
Jose Altuve will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Jonathan Lucroy steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Catcher.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jordan Zimmermann will come in and pitch now.
For the American League, number 27, Jordan Zimmermann.
Jonathan Lucroy ready to take his first cuts here.
For the National League, catcher.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Cruz, one away.
Batting ninth, from the Miami Marlins, third baseman.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. There's good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Right there for strike one.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Max Scherzer will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the National League, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Michael Brantley stands in.
Leading off the fourth for the American League, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Scherzer's ready. 1-1 on its way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Nelson Cruz will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Panic. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Stick around because Jason Heyward will lead things off when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And there is Jason Heyward. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason Heyward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Maybe a case where he's more interested in taking a walk. He was in a good spot up 3-1, but he winds up taking 2 straight pitches, neither of which was anything you'd call unhittable.
Masahiro Tanaka is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you've got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Freddie Freeman is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. NL leaves 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Jake Arrieta will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Third baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Arrieta gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike. And not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
On the ground near home, but it's foul, strike 1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hi.
2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. At the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The shortstop, Justin Turner.
Carlos Carrasco will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the American League, number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
Justin Turner will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the National League, the shortstop, Justin Turner.
In there at the knees, strike one. Down the third baseline. And reined in, one away.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 gone.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. Even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Jonathan Lucroy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Martin Prado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. To short. He's got it. Underhanded flip over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Johnny Cueto will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Adam Eaton steps into the box.
Leading off for the American League, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now a bunt attempt here. Cueto's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Goldschmidt over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Jose Altuve stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Miguel Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Nelson Cruz strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ian Kinsler will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 3, Ian Kinsler.
Shin-Soo Choo is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Mitch Moreland is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 18,
J.D. Martinez is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Manny Machado will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 13.
Brad Miller is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
Salvador Perez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Leonys Martin will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 12, Leonys Martin.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Anibal Sanchez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the National League, center fielder.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
A swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Here's Jason Heyward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Hello.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. NL down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mark Melanson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
35, Mark Melanson.
Manny Machado will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
That misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Melanson looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. you got to take that the other way.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul?
Miller.
That's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag, and that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired. 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Lucroy has it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park, and we still have no score. Starling Marte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starling Marte.
Cody Allen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a step off. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1. To first. Moreland's there. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Jean Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Segura.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
And he'll step off and try again. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
Alexei Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alexei Ramirez.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Segura runs. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Drew Storen will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
45, Drew Storen.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joe Panik would be next. 2 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The second baseman, number 12. Joe Panik.
Joe Panik will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
In there, no balls and a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
That's going to be a wild pitch, but it definitely had a message on it. I think it was received loud and clear, if you ask me.
Hit to short. Miller is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for the National Leaguers. We are still scoreless. Starling Marte will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Alexei Ramirez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Shortstop, number 10, Alexei Ramirez.
Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Leonys Martin will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the seats, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And the catch will be made here by Ramirez. One gone. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Ian Kinsler will get his first opportunity now. Rosenthal's ready. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. American League goes down in order. Still no score. Travis d'Arnaud is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Ken Giles is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
DJ LaMahieu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
LaMahieu.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
The 0-1 delivery. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one.
And that fastball his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Grounded to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Christian Yelich.
And he'll step off.
Now pitching for the American League.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Travis d'Arnaud will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
DJ LaMahieu is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Christian Yelich will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Kenley Jansen comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Kenley Jansen.
Mitch Moreland is ready for his first AB here in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 18.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
You know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And that's a good 0-2 pitch there. It's a little up, it's a little out, but it's close enough that a hitter's basically forced to go after it.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
And wouldn't you know, he gets through the numbers 3 and 4 guys okay to start the inning, but the number 5 guy, he was a different story. Takes him over the wall here for a long home run.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Yelich going back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Home half of the ninth coming up. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. Hunter Pence will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now he'll step off. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Francisco Rodriguez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
57, Francisco Rodriguez.
No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
To short. Miller's got it. Throw to first is in time, so Rodriguez is off to a good start on the mound. One gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Anthony Rizzo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Anthony Rizzo.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
God, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Carlos Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll step off and try again. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Choo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The American League wins this thing 1-0. Good night from San Diego.